Alright, so we made it to South Carolina. We have landed to Coy's place of residence, and he is still asleep. So yeah, I'm about to wake him up, put this desk together if it hasn't been done already. Grab some white teas, probably get back on the road. So, team out. What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Checking in. So we at the spot, aka the flea market. I get my t-shirts for the low. I buy them in bulk and just stock up. So right now, we're just browsing around. I ended up doing the stroller just because it's easier to maneuver with the stroller with the mirror. So that's the route that we're going. My goal today is to rack up on some t-shirts, and then also got to get some trash bags and some soap. So that's what we're going to be knocking out today at the flea market. So once we pass the objective, I'll check it. And also I wanted to say, don't let the possibility of fate scare you from the flea market. Because you look at your man from round 2, Sean Witherspoon, he did a lot of going to the flea markets. Jerry Lorenzo, he got his start with the Rockstar tees from the flea market. So don't sleep on them, man. You just gotta know what you're looking for and know the signs and go from there. You know, but I buy a whole bunch of stuff here. Like I did get the soap. I'm about to get the trash bags from here. We get a lot of fresh produce from here. So don't sleep on the flea market, man. Just got my white t-shirts, and let me tell y'all, man, because I'm a regular customer and I spend so much money with them, he even threw me a couple extra. That's why I always tell y'all, man, stop looking for discounts and handouts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to pay full price and even a little over, man, because you never know how you helping out these businesses, or you never know when it's gonna come back for you. So, you know, I just bought some white tees, and he throwing some extra black tees for me. I wasn't even looking for black tees. Like, I came strictly for white tees. And then he gave me some black tees, so we gonna take them black tees and we gonna rock those too. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always gotta, you know what I'm saying, do good business and do right by people, because you never know how it's gonna come back. You know? I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't expecting any extra. You know, I knew what I wanted, and I come on the regular. Pause. So also what I want to say is, coming in the flea market and shopping, you got to be extra careful. The good thing about the flea market is you can haggle and negotiate. If you're not a regular customer and you don't come often, then haggle as much as you want, bro. Like, get it in, practice your negotiation skills. But also, in terms of buying things, you definitely want to be careful, because there is a lot of knockoffs and things that are not authentic. So you got to be careful with what you buy. Typically, I don't buy anything that looks brand new when it comes to sneakers, for the simple fact that if it looks brand new, chances are it's not good. And what I know for a fact is, a lot of these people, what they do is they go to the auctions and they buy the storage auction containers, and then that's what they use as their product and inventory, and that's what they sell. So those are the people that I typically shop with. You know, I strike up conversations with them. Like, for example, you look at these, you know, you can see they're slightly worn, and you can tell, you know what I'm saying, these are actual stuff that came from a storage auction. So these are people that I have bought some Air Maxes and things from, but never Jordans or anything like that. Because the thing is, those don't really pop up in storage auctions often like that, because people don't really lose those. And if they do, you know what I'm saying, they're taxing. So you also want to look at the prices. But those are just some tips that I go by. And like I said, I don't really come here for sneakers or anything like that unless I need some everydays or some beaters. And even if that's the case, I'm going to the people that I know do the storage auctions rather than the people that are just selling knockoffs. Because, you know, once upon a time in high school, when I didn't know any better, I was just buying fakies, thinking that it was cool. And, you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do out here, you know. But for me personally, I would prefer to have the real product. So that's just me. But you know, do what you gotta do, man. Everybody gotta start somewhere, you know? So yeah, we finished up at the flea market, about to get back on the road. I gotta go to Matthew's to pick up something that we left at the birthday party yesterday, and then head back to the crib. But I just wanted to reiterate again, man, like I'm not really knocking anybody that wears fake stuff. Like I get it, and I understand, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, once upon a time, there was a time where I wore fake stuff. Granted, I didn't really know better. Like, I knew it was fake, but I didn't know that it wasn't cool, because at the time, everybody was doing it in high school. You know, there was a lot of people that just had a lot of what are those going on. And that was just where I lived and how people dressed, you know. But once I got exposed and understood the reality and, you know, the difference between having fake stuff and real stuff, I cut that out, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally. And again, I'm not knocking anybody, because at the end of the day, man, it's just clothes, bro. Like, I know a lot of times we overthink things, or we try to use it as if, you know, it's a status symbol, and to a certain degree it is. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if you have on a pair of $1,000 Balenciaga sneakers, you know, that doesn't make you a better person than somebody that has on some shoes from Walmart. And honestly, that doesn't make you fresher, because I can put on an outfit from Walmart that I know for a fact would be fresher than a lot of people that just wear labels down, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not what you wear that makes you fresh, it's how you put it together and what you style it with. That's what sets you apart, man. And that's the piece that a lot of people miss. Like, if you can only afford shell toe Adidas, you can still get off with shell toe Adidas. If you can only afford Chucks, you can get off with Chucks or Vans or whatever the case may be, you know. And honestly, if you get off enough, what'll happen is you'll make it become cool, and other people will start copying you because you pull it off. So, you know, don't get lost in the hype of, you know, wearing things that don't matter. I mean, obviously, I can't really say but so much, because I have a pair of those Louis Vuitton shades, and honestly, man, like, looking back, that was a bad investment. Like, I get a lot of compliments and this and that, but bro, it's shades. They got scratched, and now they don't look as good as they did when you look out of them. I mean, from a utilitarian standpoint, like, I look out the shades and it's blurry because I have a scratch on it, and to get them fixed, it costs more money. So, you know, wear what you want, man. Don't feel pressured to have to wear certain things, or don't feel pressured to wear fake stuff just to impress people. Or if you do wear fake stuff, then, you know, be the freshest person with your fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just live life, man. A lot of people, again, just take fashion and they make it more than what it is. Like, if you a lame person, then being the freshest person in the world isn't gonna make you any less lame. You're just a lame person that knows how to dress. If you're not getting women now and you dress a certain way, you know what I'm saying, you're still not gonna get women. Or you'll get women off the fact that you look good based on what you have on, but you're not gonna be able to keep them because you don't have conversation skills, or you don't have confidence, or, you know, you don't really trust in yourself enough to feel like you deserve that person. So all of that stuff, man, basically, I went all around the world to say that the only thing that matters is how you feel on the inside. And then everything shines outward based on that. So you gotta start on the inside first, and then everything on the outside will come together, you know? So that's my soapbox. I'm heading on the road. Like I said, I gotta go back to Matthews to pick up this stuff. I did get everything that I was supposed to get from the flea market. I got my t-shirts, I told y'all that. I got some soap for $1, you know what I'm saying? So I picked up 2 bars, and then I got trash bags for $5. So I bought 2 of those as well, man. People sleep on the flea market. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I done got a lot of stuff from the flea that has been extremely useful. So with that being said, we on the road. I'ma holla at y'all, 'cause I'm not trying to be holding this camera and drive like that. So see y'all in a sec.